to my new Jaguar low drag E-Type. Never thought those words would be leaving my mouth. Neither did I think it would be in a different continent, launching it on the Gumball Rally. We'll show you and introduce you to the car very shortly. We're also in a convoy with French Montana, who is joining us at the front of the Gumball grid for the press call. Celebrities, influencers, hip-hop artists of the rally go to the front of the grid for a press call. Gives us an opportunity to show you the vast array of cars which are on this year's rally. I mean, just look at it. It is endless. Now we're driving through Burj Park, which, as the name suggests, is at the bottom of the Burj Khalifa. To get access to this sort of thing, it's the kind of thing that only Gumball will be able to unlock. So to be able to launch the car here in the presence of some fantastic people, there's a casual purple Koenigsegg there. We're honored to be able to drive this to the front. Apparently, people think it's pretty cool. Joe, what's your first thoughts on the rally? This is Joe's first Gumball. We're dropping him in at the deep end in a classic in the desert.
I mean, I don't think we could be in a cooler car, James. It's made it after everything as well.
So this is a complete bespoke resto mod, ground up from a wonderful company called Evolution E-Types. The easiest way of explaining it is like Singer went into E-Types, and we commissioned a low drag, which arguably is the most iconic of all E-Types, and we're gonna crush the UAE. That's the plan. We're gonna go 3,000 miles, 3,000 smiles in a classic. It's registered as a 1962 car. We made it, man. We made it. We made it. Yeah, we've had trials and tribulations like you wouldn't believe getting this thing in. We woke up this morning, didn't think it'd be here. So we're finally on the rally. We're here, and we've been invited to bring the car to the front of the grid. Anyway, we'll show you when we park up. All right, so I'm leaving Joe on the grid to bring the car forward. We've been called for the media call. We gotta go. So join us at the front of the grid. All right, so this is the assembly. This is where the Gumball family assembles to take the photos, get the press shots, warm up. It's gonna be cool. We can't wait. Some interesting folks here right now. But yeah, I love being able to take you guys backstage like this. It's very, very cool. Hey, here they are. All right, photo call. Let's go. So it's the most manic experience. It's really, really full on. The energy is intense. This is where it gets really real, because as soon as you've got these around your neck, the wristbands on, yeah, you get ushered to the very front here for the final sort of photo call, right? You know, important people like this get invited to the front.
Is this actually winter here?
This is winter here. Yeah, this is winter.
I've never had food like this before in my life.
It's 39 degrees. It's like the middle of November. So look who it is. Look who we found. It's weird because normally we'd have a 12-month gap between these events. It's been 5.5. It's been 5.5 months. We're back. It's even hotter than the States in the summer.
It's absolutely ludicrous that we're outside for a few hours running around.
It's crazy.
In this.
It's crazy. Right, so I'm not going to give away Tim's car. You're going to have to go over to his channel to see that. But it's highly cool. Listen, it's great to see you again. We're looking forward to it.
See you on the road.
Let's look at it. See you on the road, man. It's going to be good. Old friends, new friends. This is what the rally's all about. We are at the sharp end of the Gumball 3000 grid, Dubai, all the Emirates, into Oman. Let's drop the flag at the bottom of the Burj. Let's do this. Okay, we're in, we're on. Let's go.
Influencer and my brother-in-law, MrJWW, driving possibly the coolest car on the grid right now. We made it. Honestly, the woke up this morning didn't think I'd be on the grid, and we made it here. Customs cleared it.
Everything's working on the car. This is going to be a hell of an adventure, guys.
MrJWW, Gumball 3000, can we have him? Welcome to what are you two legends?
Catch up soon. Catch up soon.
Okay, next on the grid going forward, we've got team number 1, the yellow.
We're on the rally, buddy. So all we need now is some airflow and we'll be good.
Look at this, man. This is awesome.
So I think we're also about to have an official police escort, which is going to be very helpful, because what we need with this car is airflow.
I think everyone can see that we're both beading right now.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. So we just need a bit of airflow and all will be fine. Right then, this is as surreal as it gets. We're driving this low drag 1962 British icon through the most contrasting, juxtaposing environment we could possibly drop this thing into. And then in a minute, we're going to be blasting this thing through the desert. So, I mean, I couldn't think of a more rock and roll thing to do with this. This is its first drive by the way. But it's been in build for 18 months. There's approaching 5,000 hours of work. But the thing is so light. It's 950 kilograms and around about 350 horsepower. So the power to weight ratio on this is pretty cool. We're light with enough power, naturally aspirated, straight six, but completely redeveloped, re-engineered by Evolution. And there's our police escort sound. So we'll update you in a minute. We got French Montana in the Cullinan behind. We're just happy to be here, aren't we, Joe?
This is awesome, mate. I mean, that reception outside the Verge was pretty
amazing.
Pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. We don't get to do this every day. And check out the convoy. Alright, we're going to do a quick fuel stop and I'll show you something highly cool about the feature of this car. Okay, so made it out of Dubai. There's no fuel filler cap on the outside of this car. So Evolution have engineered a beautiful thing which is in the boot. Let me show you this. Right, so behind the seat we got this little pull which opens the boot like so. And the fuel tank is actually in the boot. Now, the design of this is to keep the aesthetic of the car perfectly clean because there is not a single stitch line, weld line, anything from the front to the back of this car. Obviously natural panel gaps, but this is all hand-rolled English wheel made of aluminium, and we wanted to keep it ultra clean. So instead of having the fuel cap here ruining those beautiful lines, we put it inside the boot. How cool is that? 98 please, sir. Thank you very much. So we actually installed, I guess, an endurance fuel tank in this, hence boot space isn't that great. Well, we do have two bags in. Joe's just going in there. We have my bag here, Joe's bag behind. So you do have some space. But yes, it is a 120 litre endurance fuel tank, which I think we're gonna need. We were nowhere near low, but we thought while we have an opportunity, let's fill this thing up. What a machine. Look at the squat on that. Ridiculous. Checkpoint 1. Now we're in.
Hey, welcome to our desert. How was the ride in?
Hey, good to see you
Awesome,
again.
man.
Got some great stuff set up for you today.
Yeah.
We've got camels, we've got archery, we've got music and food. It's gonna be a really good time.
Amazing. Looking forward to it, man. Thanks very much.
Welcome back to the rally.
Cool. All right, man.
Have a great
Thanks
time.
very much. Cheers. I'm feeling like some Lawrence of Arabia action right now. This was the dream at the start, to bring this thing to the desert, and here we are. All right, let's take you for a look at some of the Gumball cars. We're quite far up the beginning of the grid, so not everyone's here. There's a lot of sensible people here who have brought the SUVs, the Cullinans. I mean, that's probably, if I'm really honest with you, that's probably the ultimate desert Gumball car. Lamborghini Urus, loads of power, great aircon, four-wheel drive, reliable. Regular subscribers will be familiar with Jordan's 812 Superfast. It just keeps on going and going and going. So there's a proper kit here. I mean, this is an example of how a Chiron should be used. Deep on the rally, F1 Edition Vantage, Black Series, the list goes on. There's some properly special cars. All right, let's step inside here. Yeah, the wing mirrors. Look at the wing mirrors. That's so cool. It's kind of crazy because you're so familiar what the interior of a 992 Turbo feels like, but this is like super jacked up. Notice the cage is carbon cage. That's a gorgeous detail. Yeah, go and check out Tim's channel because he's spending some time in this one. It would be interesting to see what it's like. Maybe if I ask the guys kindly throughout the journey when we hit the desert, maybe they'll let me have a go. Let's see. I mean, the sculpture of it, the wing, yeah, that's just brilliant. So we're hopping out of the E-Type straight into these Land Cruisers, which are the sort of staple vehicle for going off-road here. And we're gonna, yeah, go on a bit of an excursion. Something about this roll cage is telling me these boys don't hang around sometimes.
No.
Wow, wow, check it out. Thanks, buddy. Thanks very much. Thank you. Cheers, buddy. How's it going so far?
It's going amazing.
Leg one. You made the first checkpoint.
Yeah.
Solved the battle. What do you reckon?
The good thing for us, wait, you got a co-driver. See, well, I've got an extra 3. So I'm nice. We're on cycle, we're rotating. The real question is, how are you finding a Jag with no AC?
Do you know what? We've got the windows open and it's fine.
Oh, is it?
It's fine, yeah. It's only a problem when we stop and it begins to heat soak. But once the windows are open,
And you're
loads of
rolling,
air
you're
flowing through. It feels like this now.
Yeah.
Like the air, it's all right. It's okay.
And I like the plate.
Man.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold. Dude, how's life up there, man?
This is the best hump I've had all day.
There's been some abstract scenes on Gumball over the years, but I've never seen this one. It's funny, I've known you guys for like 6 months. I've done more crazy shit with you than I have some of my friends in the last 6 years. It's funny. I mean, here we are.
Man, I was too skinny, man. He didn't want me. Camel, wait till I get on there. I'm twice this size.
You ready? Air ride. Whoop! Whoa! I think that's the thumbnail. This one? All right, are we ready? Oh man, this is not remotely awkward at all. Come on, jump on, man. When's the next time you're gonna ride a camel? Oh, one on this one? How ready are you for
Dave and
this?
I were on here. This camel was complaining like a motherfucker.
Mate, he doesn't like you, man. This is gonna be a heavy payload.
Blame this guy.
Shmee, hop on here with me. Whoa! Whoa! I'm out of here! Whoa! I was entirely unexpecting that. It was like you were on one of those fucking Broncos.
Dude, the equivalent, the only thing I can compare that to is like LA, like lowriders, like three-wheeling.
This one's got my leg jammed between his neck and his mate's rib cage. Hey, you're back. Camels for the rally? Camels for the rally. Yeah. All right. We are on. Look at this. Ooh, sandboarding. Joe, as far as what shots go, you got to get that, right? Nice. We met this lovely couple on the trip.
Probably the comfiest thing I've ever had.
Gonna jump.
Hey, oi, he's off. Oh my god. Thanks, buddy. Right.
How long do you think you'd last in the middle of the desert with no water or food?
5 minutes.
Like seriously.
You jump in the E-Type, you'll know.
It's fun when you
You realise this is a car with Canadians and Brits.
So come on, run me through the condition of this car.
James, this is
My god, you were not kidding. You didn't get a rental. You got an abandoned desert car.
What?
How much did you pay for this?
I paid $25,000 for this.
For that?
And I did not do this. That's how I got it.
no luck with that. There's no luck with that. Actually, from afar, it looks good. It looks a cool car from afar. Yeah, not the greatest condition. We do, however, have the same color of cars.
We did.
Basically a team.
How's your engine bay look?
Come and see my engine bay.
It's pretty special.
Yeah, I didn't find this in the desert, so it's actually okay. Look, there you go. It's clean. It's looking good.
It is spotless.
Some would say,
So much FOMO right now.
what? Just because I've got no dust?
Yeah, I fear I'm missing out on a clean car.
Damon, I'm not sure if you're aware of this stuff. This is called tread. Have you got any of that in your car?
Oh, come here.
Let me see.
Right here. Put your finger right here
have a
above the
finger.
treadwear.
Oh, that would be
This
a
one's
no.
better than
That would be a
one.
no.
That
And the
one's really
PPF's
bad.
in great condition. I love what they've done with this. Brilliant. All right, do I get to choose one?
You do, James.
Do I get to upgrade the watch game?
The whole purpose of me bringing these was that we could wear one every day and
do
shoot
it.
some amazing content because there's some cool backdrops. So
I don't know
yeah,
where to
in
begin.
here we've got a real mix of watches actually. Some of these are like our heaviest hitters, our rarest pieces.
Yep.
Like Racing Heritage, Le Mans over here, and this one Ferrier.
This is a gold Tuscan dial.
This is an early first series yellow gold Tuscan dial, which is quite similar to what I'm wearing.
That's ridiculous.
But this is a later version of this one.
That is ridiculous. Wow.
Yeah, it's pre-leap year, stunning watch. That's when, we have to put gold on at some point. I'm not sure when the
I think so.
appropriate moment
Right?
is. But
I think when we get to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Well, let's go full gold.
Langer's on Lumen.
Ooh.
She's a Langer 1, which is, it's beautiful, this watch. This is a dress piece. That could be for the night that we've got.
Gala dinner evening.
That's gala dinner evening.
That's got that tipped.
Probably with the Cartier, one of those two.
Nice. More
Wall
sporty.
Street here, more sporty.
Ceramic 44mm AP is
Offshore.
I'm all about this. That'd be great. And
then we've
we
also
couldn't go
got-
wrong with a Daytona. We can't be on a car trip without a Daytona.
So this one has really, really nice, cool numeral markers rather than the diamond markers, which makes it much more sporty and much more appropriate for this trip. So,
Man, this is what Gumball's about right here. Just cruising, exotic locations, crazy cars. Look at the bonnet vents of the low drag with the DD Hurricane in the corner. So cool. Right. Fuel stop. Yeah. Pit stop. Sun setting. Beautiful. The sun is setting. Let's see if they do.
let's see if they do
Let's
it.
see. Oh, blue flames.
flames!
Situation update. Ridiculous day. absolutely ridiculous day.
I mean,
this
is off the
morning
charts.
we didn't even think we'd have the E-Type. It didn't clear customs until 2 a.m. It turns out Oman isn't particularly fond of the right-hand drive vehicle. So a minute ago there was another hurdle where we didn't think we were able to make it into Oman. So we had a friend in Oman who offered us a car, and we thought, should we take it? Let's take it just in case. Anyway, as it happens, we got both of them. So yes, very good friend has lent us his none other than a McLaren 765 LT, and lo and behold, we managed to get in the right-hand drive. Honestly, we were just at the border for 2 hours because the wheel was there and not there. Spoke to some interesting people in high places to make it happen. So if you are watching, thank you very much for making it happen. Thank you very much for lending us this car just in case. We have the best of both worlds now, Joe.
We do.
Which means you get to drive the low drag. Woohoo! All right, I'm not sure you can see this, but we are driving through a sort of little sandstorm. The tarmac has changed to sand, and I'm just wondering how Joe's getting on back there in the low drag.
I want one.
You want one of these?
I want one
It's
of these.
cool.
Honestly, I mean,
Yeah?
it just puts a smile on your face.
It
Even with
does.
the windows down,
Yeah.
with the noise of it, it's just
It's brilliant, right? I'm so glad we got this through. I mean, think how our morning started.
I mean,
Who'd have thought we'd have ended up here with not one, not two, but three cars in a convoy. So cool.
I genuinely am pinching myself right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe,
pretty rad.
A, I'm on Gumball, B, we've got this thing here.
Yep.
I'm in Oman, and we've got an extra car that isn't just any extra car. It's like,
It's a pretty substantial
It's a pretty
extra car,
special extra
isn't
car.
it? We also have this guy here who's seriously helping us out. So you guys have been great.
Thanks, James.
You guys have been great.
boys.
Honestly, these guys, we're going to put
part of the
link in the description below. You got to check out the guys at RMA in Dubai. These guys have got us out of sticky situations over the last 48 hours. So big thanks to these guys. And they've joined us in the Quadrifoglio as our support car. Snacks, water, air conditioning, and support bits and bobs for this should anything happen. So good seeing this car from the outside. I've ever seen tracking shots from the DVE guys, but when you're actually following it yourself, I think it's magic. Look at this. What a machine. At night time, we're currently winding our way up a 17-mile series of switchbacks that runs up this mountain range in Oman to our hotel for the evening. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's at the top of here. When I say 17 miles of switchbacks, I mean 17 miles of switchbacks. Look at it. It's like somebody threw spaghetti at a mountain. Alright, we have arrived. Look at the entrance to this place. So as you've just seen, we've wound our way 17 miles up an incredible mountain road. One of the best I've seen. And now we have arrived at the Anantara, Oman. And what a welcome. Look, it's projected everywhere. Gumball 3000. Yeah, this is pretty special. So there you go, your first day of your first Gumball. How's it been?
that was
Cool?
that was the most awesome day, I would say, pretty up there in my life so far, James.
Incidentally, we started today at like 39 degrees and finished it around at 11 because we're so high up here. So.
We thought we'd be sweating in that car, but actually tomorrow morning is going to be
okay, isn't
quite
it?
pleasant.
So anyway, we're going to check in, call it a night. We've got a lot of editing to do, so you can watch this. We'll